A number of people have asked me recently whether or not I can provide some more information about Metus Ingest Pro. That's the point of this hopefully short little demonstration on how Metus Ingest Pro works. I've also posted a demo version of Metus Ingest Pro on my Dropbox so that I can send people some links if they really want to download the demonstration and work with it themselves. So I'll launch Metus Ingest Pro by clicking on the Metus icon. One of the first things I'm going to have to do once the application loads is go into my tools, my options, and identify where it is that I actually want to save my outputs, my captures themselves. So click on the default output. You'll see that it's going to default to the date, the encoder, and the time that I'm actually doing the ingest. And what I'm doing is I'm writing to a D drive, a media drive, on my i7-based computer in a folder called Metus Capture. Once all of that is set up, I say OK, and it's going to capture to that particular folder. Next thing I'm going to do is add an encoder. So I'll come over here and I'll tell it, OK, I'm going to add a video encoder. And here you see some different sources. I have a Decklink Extreme in my system, a Decklink Duo. I also have file source. So if I were going to encode using the capability of Metus to do a transcode actually from one format to another when the system is not being used for ingest, I can do that. I could do a system of sequences. I can actually capture from a Cat5 cable coming into my system an IP stream, or from a Windows media stream. I can capture that as well. Right now I'm going to capture using the HD Extreme. I'm going to say OK, and the next thing I'm going to tell it is that I want to work with SDI, and my incoming stream is going to be 1080i 5994. And here you see coming in the preview window some clips from Artbeats. You say OK there, and you see it full on my screen, and I'm not yet recording it to the hard drive because I haven't started it yet. And the reason I haven't started it yet is because I needed to select a profile to let the system know what type of file I'm going to be capturing. So to select a profile, I just click on the Profiles button and I add a profile, and you see I have various H.264 profiles. If I was going to do audio, a DV profile, MPEG profiles, MXF, XDCAM. In the XDCAM series, I have XDCAM IMX, XDCAM HD. XDCAM HD, you'll notice that I have a number of different formats that I can capture there. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually going to capture to, let's see, what do I want to capture to? Let me go to a baseline H.264, which would give me a nice compact file. So I'm going to say H.264 baseline NTSC. Click OK. And now I'm ready. This is going to be a very small file that I'm going to want to send over the internet. So it's taking the HD in, not just capturing the HD, but actually compressing it in a format that I'll actually be able to stream. I can say OK. And now I'm actually ready to capture. My next step in capture is to go over here to the Start button, press the Start button, and now, as you can see here, it's capturing my video to H.264 baseline NTSC, and I can just let that capture to its heart's content. Doesn't get much more exciting than that, doesn't get much more difficult than that. Of course, there are a lot of other things that I can do with Metus Ingest Pro. A lot of adjustments I can make. I can set up different projects just like this project that I've set up here. But the main thing was that I wanted you to see how easy it is just to set it up, select a card for input, select an encoder so that you can begin to do something, select a profile so that you can write that file out to the hard drive, and how you can start encoding it. So now that it's encoded, just let me come out over here. I'm going to stop it. You see that it has indicated that the encoder was stopped by the user. I still have some video coming in. Let's go over here. Go over to my D drive to my Metus capture folder. Here's the folder itself. Here's what I just captured. I'm going to open this with VLC Player. Which is what I usually use to open everything, just to make sure that it's captured fine. And there it is. That's at full screen. Of course, I did capture at a much lower resolution, so let me shrink that down, move it over, give you a better idea of the reality of the situation. And that's the quality. So I hope you see how easy it is to use, how versatile it is to use. And if you have any questions, please give me a ring. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Let me close it. Go back to the Metus. Close that. Thanks.